she knows exactly what Chloe's looking to do when the ball goes wide, and it'll be slightly different for when it goes to Lauren or Mary or Jessie.
Gareth, job well done today. Just sum that one up for us.
Yeah, really good from the girls. Difficult conditions. I think everyone could see that. I think that half, particularly trying to play out. So Liverpool first half, our second half was really challenging. But we capitalised on that in the first half. Created good chances before they scored. I thought that was the only real kind of one half chance they had. I thought it was a foul in the build up to it, but good finish all the same from them. But what impressed me most was the way the players handled the conditions today and handled the game and kept to our same principles even when we went a goal behind. Third goal before half time is really important from a set play, which helps us a lot. And yeah, managed the second half really well.
I suppose there's no bad time to score, is it? But right before half time, that must have changed things at half time for you. How do you think?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, another goal from set plays as well, which is important for us. We put a lot of time into those, and yeah, it just helps. It just changes the dynamic. From 2-1 is a different game. 3-1 is still not done, but it allowed us to build a platform in the second half like we did.
You talked to me about Khadija Shaw, because on the side with the hat-trick today, she must be a dream to coach.
Yeah, she's great. I mean, I leave a lot of that stuff to Sean, especially with the finishing stuff, because there's no one better. I think what impressed me most with Bunny today is, of course, another hat-trick, and she'll get all the headlines, and rightly so, but I think her pressing at the top end in the first half was exceptional. The whole of the front line was really at it, put a lot of energy into it, as did Laura, Yui, and Jill Roord as well. And we got our rewards.
And, heading into sort of the second half of the season now, you're keeping chase with Chelsea. How closely are you watching the league table, if at all?
Oh, yeah, you do, of course. But I've always said, doesn't matter how much you look at it, you've got to take care of your own business. And we need to do that. We need to remain calm in the difficult moments. And, there have been a couple before the break. There's sure to be more twists and turns as the league progresses. And I think, I think it's just managing our own business and making sure we give a really good account of ourselves and perform well, and that gives us a good chance and a platform to win games.
How's Lauren doing? She went off after the penalty was given it up.
She's absolutely fine. Yeah, it didn't look great, but she was fine and actually wanted to go back and play some more. But at that moment, I was making another change and decided that, well, why take the risk? She put a lot of energy into the game, and I thought she was really good without the ball today, Lauren, particularly when we needed to win it back. I thought she was very good. And yeah, absolutely fine. Kasparai, I think, is okay. Might be a sore one for a couple of days, but no real structural damage. Just a bit of a gash and a bit of swelling.
And finally, from me, with the score at 5-1, with a big derby in midweek, did the players give themselves a good opportunity to get some rest in that game towards the end of the subs that you made, and maybe cast one eye onto the derby?
Maybe. I think that's only natural if players are thinking that way, but I didn't see it in terms of the players had to be at it, because you have to give respect to Liverpool that they don't stop, whether it's 3-1, 4-1, 5-1. At 5-1 they were still chasing lost causes, and so therefore we cannot rest, if you like. And I think even in a top performance and in a 5-1 performance, probably singling out Alex Greenwood and Laya today, I thought Alex was exceptional in everything she did, and that probably tells you a lot about the game, that Liverpool still keep coming, still keep putting you under pressure. So the players are good. They want to play games. I think I've always said that this is the exciting part of a season when you get a 3-game week, and we've started with a good performance, a good win, and we move on to Wednesday.
Love that today, mate. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Hi Gareth, congrats on the win.
Thank you.
You briefly touched on the front line today. Just how important is their relationship, I guess, as you get to this really, really busy point of the season?
Yeah, of course. The symmetry is good. But also, like, when we do take Bunny out of the firing line, I think that potential front three that goes in there excites me as well. I like Lauren down the middle. I think Chloe looked good down the middle today as well. Jess can do it. Mary can do it. Those three, when we play up there without Bunny Shaw, it tends to be a bit more fluidity in their movements. I think when it's Bunny and, say, Lauren and Chloe, the only kind of difference we get is Lauren and Chloe changing positions at times. So there's more fluidity when when Bunny's not there in the positions and how they move. But yeah, the symmetry is good. They know each other really well. I think Bunny will tell you that she knows exactly what Chloe's looking to do when the ball goes wide, and it'll be slightly different for when it goes to Lauren or Mary or Jessie.
Unchanged lineup from your last game. Do you think that consistency is helping the squad, especially when you are just kind of back-to-back games at the moment?
Well, it lends itself to it, yeah, of course, when the results are good. But no, I think it's just managing what is the right thing to do. Is it consistency? Is it, players getting more rhythm under their belt by playing week in, week out? I think, we had good options from the substitute bench today as well. So I think it just bodes well when we have that type of environment.
And just last one from me. Obviously, that early goal for Liverpool. How much is Chiara kind of maturing into the role? Maybe earlier in the season, that first conceding the first goal might have took her a little bit longer to come back from, and today it was a really mature, composed performance, I guess.
Yeah, you see that from players. We've got a lot of young players, and you'd probably use that term a lot. Composure. Laia plays with a lot of composure. Alex is obviously a more experienced player. Joie especially plays with a lot of composure, and Chiara for her age, yeah, absolutely. I think we're crunching the numbers a little bit now at both ends when you look at the table, and it's going to be tight margins. I think that our goals for is really good and our goals against is good, and Chiara's a part of that, of course, as all of the team are. But like I say, I think today when you look at what's going to stop oppositions getting attacks at our goal, it starts with the front players, and I thought they were very good at that today.
Brilliant, thank you.
Thank you.
Hey Gareth.
Hey Dan.
Matt Bean made a point the other day that he thought that you were the best team in the league so far this season, so you might give us a biased response here, but do you feel that you're playing the best football in the Super League?
Yeah, well, yeah, I would say yes, but that's me, and I am proud of what we do and how we try to play. Do we play the best football? What is classed as the best football? Chelsea's way is different, but it works. It's very high pressured, and everybody plays a certain type of football. Who's to determine what's the best? I think it's the best for us as a club in how we do things and the types of players that we recruit to try and work to that method. But yeah, I spoke to the players before. I think we're a top team, but I want us to be a winning team, and we've done that over the years, of course. And the team's changed a lot. We're quite young in our group now, and we've got some very talented players that are going to go on and have really top careers, and we've got some good experience coupled with that as well. The likes of Laura, Layla, and Alex Greenwood, and Steph and Demi are obviously still there. So yeah, it's good in that respect. There's a good balance. The thing I get most proud about is the way we do things and the way we play, and we're not going to be flawless, particularly in a game like today, from minute 1 to 96 or whatever it was. I think. But what you can see is there's an identity there, and we are trying to do things in a specific way that is hard to play against, which also probably more often than not is going to carve out good chances.
I think it's 23-all goal difference yourselves and Chelsea now. Obviously with you playing catch up, how important can that goal difference be come the end of the season? Yeah,
for sure. I think someone just told me before, so many goals in our last 4 or 5 games, which is, yeah, it's great, and it just shows that this team things can turn really quickly in this league. They can really change a lot. The picture can change, whether it's points, whether it's goals against, goals scored. And that's impressive. When you think about Chelsea and what they have done over the last few years, to be up there with them. Okay, we're 3 points behind, but, with the attacking options that they have there, I think it's really impressive from us.
Gareth, obviously that's 3 hat-tricks in 4 WSL games now for Bunny Shaw. She's been really prolific for a really long time, but, she seems to be reaching even new heights at the moment. With what she's producing at the moment, is she surprising even you with quite how sensational
that surprised me. Three in the last 4?
3 hat-tricks in 4 WSL games.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, yeah, that is impressive, isn't it? I didn't realise it was that. I knew it was 3 in a calendar year, which we highlighted in a meeting with her the other day, but I didn't know that. Wow, that's really impressive. Yeah, like I say, the most impressive thing for me of Bunny is you accept that she's going to score goals. It's the other parts of her game. I think her hold-up play has really improved. I think the way she pressed today was magnificent. And yeah, she's when you think about her transitioning into the club, she obviously had to compete with Ellen White for the number 9 shirt, and then last season and this season, she's took it upon herself. But she's got a proven track record. She's for her country, and also when she played in France, she outscored all of them. She outscored, and she was in an unfancy Montpellier team. Bordeaux. Sorry, getting confused with Mary. She outscored all of the top players at PSG and Lyon, and that's really impressive. So you know that the talent is there, and she's working really hard at her game. And she also really appreciates, I think, the amount of opportunity she gets from her teammates.
Cheers.
Congratulations, Gareth.
Thank you.
Unfortunately, Kirsten Kasparai had to come off quite early, but she was replaced with Esme Morgan. Could I please have a few words on Esme Morgan's game today and how she's grown as a player in the last few games?
Yeah, I think Esme stepped into the play really well today. That's a difficult moment to come in, and I felt she handled things really well. Of course, we have good options with Ez because she can play in a number of positions, and yeah, coming into that moment and to be able to create the quality with her cross, I think it was for maybe the first or the second goal. Can't quite remember, but I definitely remember a quality cross coming in, and yeah, I was impressed with her and the way she handled today. Cheers, guys. Thanks a lot. Thank you.